So good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you all to the fourth panel of this first Master Festival at Academia Dimitri. So today's theme will be the pandemic, economic recession, war, social conflicts. And the question is the contemporary theatre facing a crisis? And how do we deal with these crises as future theatre artists?
I believe that sometimes in life crises are opportunity, and I use the crisis of the pandemic as an opportunity to develop and to create a new show and to study. Today I present my final work. It's a show called The Show Must Go On. So I use a technique that's called object manipulation. I take a daily object, things that everybody have at home, and I use them differently. I like to find other meaning to things that are obvious, but they are not. I think I found another character, another color to my clown. You can call it a children's show, but I don't believe in children's show. I believe that a good children's show talks to everybody, even to the kids that grew up. Everybody have the child inside, and I try to reach to this child.
I realized that it's not only my childhood which raised the love for puppets. There is really a great way to talking with the audience, to connect with people through the object, the puppet, the material. There is something mysterious in this kind of theater because we give life to no-life objects and materials, and we believe in this life. So this is upon our believing, and if it's strong, we can go through our imagination and show a new words. I think puppet theater could give us the opportunity to talk in metaphorical way about freedom, about war, about human being, about problems, about philosophical problems also. The puppet theater have a lot of possibilities, and this is important, and this is more than I can gain from the dramatic art.
I was always very interested in all the physical approaches to theater, especially visual dramaturgies and other kind of non-traditional performance styles. I came here to evaluate your students in the physical theater branch. It's one of the few places in Europe where you can concentrate your work in gesture, in physical theater acting, in techniques that are traditions but are enormously rich for the creativity of an actor and a young being, young student or person. So I think in that sense this is a very special place.
It's very interesting to come back to visit Verscio once again and to see the work of the students. It's a really interesting place to be, and it's an interesting time in theatre as we move through the 21st century. One of the delights of coming back to Dimitri is seeing the work of the students and the master students who are presenting their final work as part of their diplomas. And it's always very intriguing to see how individual students are responding to the relatively open possibilities that a master's program affords them to make work that speaks to their interests, as artists, but also what they want to say about the world. And again, that's the joy of theatre, is I think it communicates across cultures and through cultures, and it's very much about an exchange. And for me as a staff member, that's really important, to get out into the world and see the way in which other schools are working and the way other students are working. And to have a festival where a school is celebrating and demonstrating the work of their students to the public is really important, not just for the launch of the careers of the students, but also for the presence of the school, and to test it, and to test the work in front of an audience. That's really crucial for the development of these young professionals.